You hear a song playing. You don't know the name. You don't know the artist. You open Shazam, tap a button, and a few seconds later, boom! Your phone tells you exactly what song it is. No lyrics, no internet search. Just sound. So how does Shazam actually know what song is playing? And how can it recognize music accurately even when there's noise, talking, or echoes around you? The answer is not magic. And it's not listening the way humans do. It's doing something far more technical. Let's break it down. First, let's clear up a major misconception. Shazam does not store full recordings of every song. It doesn't compare the audio you hear to millions of stored audio files. That would be too slow and require enormous amounts of data. Instead, Shazam uses something called audio fingerprinting. Think of an audio fingerprint like a musical signature. Every song has unique patterns created by melody, rhythm, and timing. Even if two songs sound similar, their underlying patterns are different. Shazam's job is to identify those patterns. When you tap the Shazam button, your phone records a short sample of the sound around you, usually just a few seconds. That audio sample is not stored as music. It's immediately converted into data. Shazam analyzes the sound and looks for the most dominant frequencies. These are the strongest parts of the audio that stand out from background noise. This includes things like beats, chords, and transitions. Shazam ignores things like volume and distortion. It focuses on structure. From this analysis, Shazam creates a compact digital fingerprint. This fingerprint is a mathematical representation of how the song behaves over time. It's small, it's efficient, and it's fast to compare. Now here's the important part. Shazam sends this fingerprint to its massive database of known song fingerprints. This database contains fingerprints for millions of songs, but because fingerprints are compact, searching through them is extremely fast. Shazam doesn't need a perfect match. It looks for overlapping patterns between your fingerprint and stored fingerprints. If enough matches line up in the correct order and timing, Shazam knows it has the right song. This is why Shazam works even if the song is playing quietly. It's also why it works if the song starts in the middle. Shazam doesn't need the beginning. It just needs enough pattern information. You might wonder how Shazam works in noisy environments. The answer is filtering. Shazam focuses on frequencies that are most likely to come from music and least likely to come from background noise. Human voices, traffic, and chatter usually fall outside those key ranges, so Shazam can still lock on to the song even when the environment is messy. Another impressive detail is timing. Shazam doesn't just recognize sound, it recognizes how sound changes over time. The spacing between beats, the timing of notes, the rhythm of transitions. This timing information is extremely hard to fake. That's also why Shazam struggles with live performances or remixes. If the structure of the song is altered too much, the fingerprint no longer matches cleanly. But for studio recordings, the fingerprint is very stable. Now let's talk about speed. Why does Shazam work so quickly? Because fingerprints are designed for fast matching. Shazam isn't searching audio. It's searching numbers. And computers are very good at comparing numbers. Your phone does only a small part of the work. The heavy matching happens on Shazam's servers. Your phone just records, analyzes, and sends the fingerprint. That's why Shazam needs an internet connection to identify songs. Here's something most people don't realize. Shazam doesn't care about genre. Rock, hip-hop, pop, classical, electronic. If the song has a consistent structure, it can be fingerprinted. That's why Shazam works across so many types of music. Shazam is also constantly improving. Every time a song is identified successfully, the system gets more confident. Over time, Shazam becomes better at recognizing songs in difficult environments. So here's the simple version. Shazam listens to a few seconds of sound. It turns that sound into a unique audio fingerprint. It compares that fingerprint to millions of stored fingerprints. When the patterns line up, Shazam knows the song. No lyrics. No guessing, just pattern matching and math. That's how Shazam knows what song is playing. In the next video, we'll explain how TikTok knows what you want to watch. Thanks for watching.